Hi, my name is DH Dunn, and I am bad at Stellaris. But I'm having a great time, and I'm so excited to be back for a third episode. First episode did about 70 views. Next episode did about 80 views. So I'm excited that some people are checking it out. And we have another comment to address from last week, and I so appreciate these comments. So this is from Colors Fade Gaming. And if you remember in last week's episode, I said this. Our construction ship is just kind of hanging out. You might as well grab the... Now that's gonna use another 100 credits though. Am I better off saving that for anglers or for an agricultural district? I'm gonna say I am better off saving it, and that might be wrong. So Colors Fade Gaming says that's definitely wrong. Real estate is a finite resource, so you need to grab it while you can. And they go on to say that minerals are so important because you need them for expansion and constructing buildings on planets. Expanding will not only give you the resources you can mine in the system, in this case energy, but also potentially trade income. So bigger is better in that regard. The more systems mean more trade. You also have 44 consumer goods per month at this point. All you can do with the excess is bank it. So you're better off making an automated trade, which I think I was doing, but I need to increase that probably. Which you can use to bank energy or even better, buy more minerals for rapid expansion. Minerals are king throughout the life of the game. Alloys surpass them in importance once you generate enough to build fleets, but minerals never stop being important. Okay, so thank you very much for that comment. I so appreciate the support, and let's get back into it, and I'll try to incorporate that. Back to the snail boys we go. All right, now I do need to kind of get the lay of the land here.
Concluded.
So let's roll out to the. Okay, so we have currently what, 5 systems? 5 systems: Flumph, Nevidral, Huel, Wendell, and Jernast. Eventually, we'll have too many systems. I have great eyes on this Waskar system because it looks absolutely fantastic. With 10 minerals, 2 energy, 3 society, and some trade. And we have an archaeological dig that I really want to get going on over here in Cytine. And we have several first contacts happening at the moment. The Wa aliens, Samek aliens, and Ro aliens. We are working on the precursor story. We are currently dealing with the Graveyard Expedition. We have a quest to do the Grand Archive and the Habitable World survey. We have not found a single habitable world. We do have a science that just finished here. They've got an 8 anomaly. What level is this guy? He's level 2. Oshkosh Pagasha. I'd rather he come up here and survey this for me, please. Okay, now, where is my construction ship and what are you doing? I kind of need to rename you so that I can more easily find you in my brain. We're going to rename you Home Depot. There, that way I can find you better. All right, so now we've got the Home Depot, and where are you in the Jernast system? So you are doing what? Okay, so yeah, so you are... First, I do want to set up the science because I think that's the big win, but then we're going to grab everything, starting with the 6 minerals. Let's head over to our consumer goods. So consumer goods right now, I do have a monthly trade to sell 10 of them. What if we increase that to selling 40? How soon does that change on the income on top? So far it hasn't changed it. Now it has. Okay, so we have 16 left. We could bump that up to 50 then. All right. I don't fully get this minimum sell price, which is optional. But I should be able to see what is that getting me. It's not in a trade. Monthly trades. We're getting 56. That's great. That's great. Fantastic. Okay. I'm happy about that. All right, so far we haven't made contact with anyone, right? We don't know anybody. No, we know no one. We're alone in the universe, and I don't hate it. I don't hate it. And we are not building up our fleets. No reason not to grab another Corvette while we're waiting here. Maybe make it like, how many allies do we make it 3? Alright, and let's take also a look at Navaril. So Navaril has the ability to add a building. So we could get the alloys. Civilian industries. Administrative offices. Bureaucrats turning consumer goods into Unity. They would need 3.8 consumer goods and they would turn that into 16 Unity. That seems like a lot of Unity, actually. I only make 25. That seems like a lot. That seems extremely worth it. No one can work there yet, but maybe somebody will quit their other job and work there. I haven't fully got how that works yet. We could take a look before it gets completed. As always, I do not generally run it on the higher speeds because I like to kind of absorb what's happening, and my brain does not work that fast. Oh my god, what the hell is happening? Science ship is missing. Contact has been lost with our science ship while investigating a strange asteroid in Durabius. We are detecting weak emergency signals from the last known location. Should investigate further if we intend to recover the missing vessel. This is bad. I agree. I assume that's some sort of project. Situation log. Recover. So we got to destroy the asteroid and capture the asteroid. All right. Well, we've got our fleet getting built. We got 281 here. Where is this happening? Oh, it's up here. Yeah, we'll send the fleet in. And yeah, not a lot else to do for that. Let's see, first contact event pending. We have discovered that the far-reaching signals originate from simple spaceborne organisms we have taken to be calling void worms. It appears that the galaxy is riddled with these creatures. Varying wavelengths of signals, we've determined that the creatures develop through several stages of growth before reaching final maturity. Oh, great. Though they do not appear to be outwardly aggressive, their patterns of communication indicate coordination on a galactic scale. Easy prey or fascinating creatures? Well, we're snail boys. And I don't know. I'll gain 20 influence by doing this, and I'll do extra damage to them. I don't know if that makes them go hostile to me. Ends first contact. Issue special project Voidworm research. Maybe we can harvest them.
An alien empire has established
first contact procedure. Is that with the Voidworms? Okay, we know about this. We know about this. We know about this. Go to contacts, because I don't think... Yeah, we can't call the Voidworms. Okay, what's the project, though? Wait, new stuff is happening. Hang on. I gotta look at the Voidworm thing first.
Special project concluded.
Oh, one thing at a time. Biological patterns of the Voidworms warrant further study. 5,000 society research, so it would take years and years to get that done. I'm not sure that that's a priority at the moment. The team under Saglor has finished their expedition on Wendell 3 and returned to the Jugschlager. Thankfully, the Starship graveyard on the surface proved to be a technological treasure trove. Nice. Studying the remains of these vessels has advanced our research in certain fields by several years. Yet there are things to discover. Permanent science outpost in orbit will be a great boon to our efforts. Okay, engineering, gain some experience. And, well,
construction project concluded.
Wow, so that one planet, that's fantastic. Okay. Construction ship. Head over to this, and we might actually want a second construction ship. Okay, you're over here. Yeah. I think we do. Shipyard, when you are done with your corvettes, please give me a second construction ship. We'll call that one Lowe's. Okay. Here's the science ship. You've done all you can do. Where do I want to keep looking now? We do have this 5 in this system. But I think he's working on that. Let's head over to this Amperdur, because it's got a planet. Ampaldur. And yeah, I'm not going to cancel my current technology situation of the bioreactor. It's going to be done in 8 months. So we'll see then if we want to research the void worms or not. Yeah, the mighty fleet of 5 corvettes is almost to where we lost the science ship. What do we got here? First contact. Our linguists have recently made significant progress towards decoding the language used in the signals from the Wawa aliens. They now believe themselves to be a solid grasp of fundamentals. Promise they will soon be able to report further findings soon. Great. Good job. Keep rocking it, boys. Those Wawa aliens will never get the better of us. All right, a little bit of a quiet moment. I like it. We won't have that as soon as these guys warp. That was my
construction
phone.
Project concluded.
Okay, you've got a special project you need to do. Which, can we just do it from here? Wait. I'm right-clicking. I have the fleet selected. Research projects and system. We need a science ship too? Need a fleet with at least 1,000 power. Holy crap. Alright. Abort. Never mind. Never mind. 1,000 power? That's gonna be a while. You guys might as well head back. I should have looked at that. A fleet with at least 1,000 fleet power. We're not gonna get that done in time, but I guess we'll see. Okay, then the other construction ship is ready. We need to rename you Lowe's. And first thing I want you to work on, Lowe's, is I want this planet, or this system. Can you grab that? Do we have the starbase? Yes. Okay, go grab that so we can get the archaeology going. I checked my phone. It was nothing. Maybe we should have grabbed this first. I think I might have the Home Depot work on that. There. They can do it. I can help. Okay, time for traditions. We only have 2 left on this one. All our jobs, or our worker level jobs, give us 5%, or city districts provide additional housing. We haven't had any complaints about housing yet. I think I'd rather take the resources. I mean, we're going to get them both anyway. This finished, but did anybody start working at it? It would be bureaucrats. There are 4 bureaucrats. Interesting. And yeah, our Unity production is way up. It was 25. Fantastic. I did a thing, and I can see the impact of doing said thing. I'm excited. Okay, the Home Depot is done. Please grab the rest of the mining stations while you're there. Okay, we have researches that are complete. The bioreactor is done. What does this do? Facility where organic matter is converted into energy. So it takes the food and turns it into energy. Doesn't seem bad, especially if we have a surplus of food. Okay, so this is where we could switch to void worm research. Hydroponic farms. Bumping our monthly unity by 5%. We currently make 47. Call it 50. So that would add 2.5, basically. Naval capacity, we're not really near it. The Grand Archive, and we are halfway through researching that. And we do have a quest to do it. Costs 10 upkeep, but we could solely afford that. I think we're going to grab that first. That feels bigger than the Void Worms. Okay, research station output 10% is the leader in the clubhouse. But if we're ever going to have more powerful ships, we need better weapons. This benefits me more globally, so I'm going to grab that. I have never thought this much about my decisions. If you can hear the smile in my face, I am smiling, I'm grinning from ear to ear, because I feel like I'm playing the game a little bit more than I used to, where I just kind of, it used to be more of like a toy, you know, and, ooh, look at the pretty pictures and stuff. Like, I think I'm really trying to grasp some of it. Okay, after successfully translating the language, and I'm into like the developing story, you know, of these guys. We've established communication with the Independent Space Station, the Shroud-Touched Coven. That doesn't sound good.
An alien empire has established.
Oh, this was the wall was. Ah, a visitor, welcome. We're the Shroud-Touched Coven. Within this void-born hull, our coven communes with the forces incomprehensible to most mortal minds. We contemplate secrets that lie hidden in dreams, reservoirs of untapped potential, the great unseen gears driving whole civilizations. The Shroud reveals much to those who would listen. At this moment, I listen to you. What brings you to us? Do you yet know? Okay, first off, I'm impressed that they can see with a big cloth over their face, so they already have my respect. And I like that they committed to a color and just went with it. Like, we are red, and we're into that. But not our logo. Our logo is not going to be red, but this is all we wear is red. Okay, what is to be our fate? Would you be willing to send us a teacher? Tell us about travel via the Shroud. Can't do that one because they need a higher opinion of us. Right now, their opinion is nothing. And goodbye. Well, I want a teacher, but I don't want to... I'm interested in the fate question, but I'm worried I can only ask one thing. Because a teacher sounds like great. I don't know, though. I'm going to say yes to it. Mastery of the Shroud is a journey of 10,000 lifetimes. Even our most gifted teachers can claim only partial knowledge of its mysteries. Nevertheless, their wisdom is invaluable. Should you wish it, we will dispatch one to guide your course. We wish to learn. We need to be able to give them 50 influence, which we do not have. 5,000 energy, which we do have. And I think their opinion of me will go up by 10. We will get a level 5 official with the Shroudwalker teacher trait. Allows the unlocking of council position Shroudwalker teacher. Chance for psionics. Oh, so they're all about psionics. I've never done anything with psionics. Okay, well, I guess we can call you back when we've got the influence. How about what is to be our fate? Ah, momentous query, no less poignant for being asked by so many before you. Such a question carries a heavy price. We can provide answers. Know this, however, the Shroud allows us to perceive events which have not yet come to pass, and this knowledge shall help guide your course, but it is beyond the power of any one event to alter the tuning of the galaxy. If you would strike this bargain, know that your aspirations should extend no further than to be better prepared. But oh, what grand designs may be built upon even the merest glimpse of what is to come. We shall pay, again, 50, the same cost. Okay, well, we'll call you back, I guess. Good to know that we're not alone out there, and that they don't want to kill me. Can I see where they are in the universe? Are they over here? Maybe. I don't know where these guys are.
Construction project concluded.
a drink of coffee there. The very geological structure of Cytine 2 is indeed in flux. This is the science, we've been researching this a long time, anomaly. Driven by what science officer Gethmar Jones assures this is a tectonic process, as fascinating as it is esoteric. What is of more interest to the Escargot Committee is that we may be able to strategically halt the planet's ceaseless, chaotic self-transformation. In short, a near-instant stabilization of the planet into something slightly, if not entirely more habitable, is theoretically possible. That would really help us. Gethmar Jones estimates that an additional 200 credits will be needed to power a thorough mapping of the planetary activity and determine the validity of what the science officer has termed a surgical terraforming strike. Actual terraforming lies beyond our grasp at present, so this is an exciting opportunity. You got the money, baby. Let's go. Make it happen. The crew of the ISS Gawaga are disappointed to report that the window of opportunity for terraforming Cytine 2 is closed, despite their best efforts. Another opportunity is unlikely to arise for another few centuries. All right, well, I just flushed 2,000 credits down the drain. What can you do? 200 credits. Let's get the archaeology going. Meanwhile, Lowe's, while you're there, grab me that mining station. And so I feel like, okay, until I'm capped on minerals, I don't need to do anything about it, but I probably need to watch my storage on minerals. If they're so important, I want to make sure that I'm not just, throwing them away. First contact event is pending. After successfully translating their language, we have established communication with the independent station of the Artisan Troop.
An alien empire has established.
Oh no, theater kids! They're going to want me to read their screenplay. A visitor, this has been a joyous occasion indeed. Oh god, yeah, theater kids. Oh, forgive my manners. I believe introductions are in order. We are the Artisan Troop. I just played Baldur's Gate 3 last night on Twitch for a couple hours, and this is Gale. The Gale is just like, ask him what time it is. He'll tell you how to make a watch and how amazing watchmaking is. Our members have dedicated their life to the pursuit of art, music, and culture, and all things which make existence bearable to a sapient being. Please, if you would like to share in the wonder of our creations, do not hesitate to contact us. Interesting. Okay, that's it? Well, no, I want. What are you gonna give me? Contact them dudes. No, that's me. I forget how to call people. Diplomacy. Hello, it's you. Forgive me. I was stuck chasing a particularly elusive stanza. Oh my god. Okay, so we can commission an art piece. We can become their patron. Tell us more about your troop. What happens if we become a patron? That would be very helpful, allowing us to try new ideas and take more risks in our creation progress. We have a 10-year program with a one-time upfront cost. 1,000 credits is not a huge thing. Monthly Unity plus 10%? That seems great. I'm basically paying 1,000 credits when I have them just laying around. I'm like Smaug just laying on my pile of gold. And I'm going to get an additional 5 Unity a month for that. Yes, it's a deal. Okay, what about an art piece? We'll be glad to entrust you with one of our creations. It is sure to bring joy to the people of your empire. Okay, what does that give us? 600. Again, not bad. Their opinion of me goes up. Gain access to an exhibit art monument decision that can be enacted. Amenities plus 15%. Immigration pull. I don't really get immigration pull. I think it's probably if you have multiple planets, people are more likely to settle on this one. Yeah, I'll do that too. Let's go, buddy. Thank you. Well met. Okay, let's go to Navaril. And there should be a decision here to exhibit art monument. Super cool. That's awesome. All right, that's fun. I've never done that either. All right, I goofed on them, but I'm happy they're here. I love this track that's playing right now. I don't know if I think I have the music down decently, but I haven't got a copyright hit yet, so I hope not. It's one of the best things about the game. I will just sit here, with the game on
Construction
mega
project
slow.
Concluded.
and just listen to the soundtrack while I do work. Okay, the Lowe's is done here. We can go grab these energies here, or we could go grab this here. Or we can go get this system. I kind of want that. Just because I want access to that society research and the 10 minerals. Maybe I should be making another construction ship until I'm like, what is the upkeep on these things? Can't be that much, right? Maybe if I go to this and then construction ship, upkeep. Don't see it. Well, I'll tell you what. Right now, ships, 8.64. How bad could it be? Honestly. Okay, my 2 squadrons. Can I get these 2 together? These 2 crazy kids. How do you multi-select? Is it shift? And then I think we can just drag you into you. Transfer all. Okay. Something happened. You have at least one or more leaders ready to be put to work. Who isn't working? You're right there. You're sitting in the fleet. Oh, did I remove you from the thing? Okay, we'll get in there. There you go, buddy. Well, okay. We need a lot more though. Once you are done with that, just crank them out, man. We gotta save our science.
Construction project concluded.
All right, Home Depot is complete here. Let's grab this engineering research station in Wendell. And things are moving along. Might pop the speed up for just a moment. Wait, the construction ship is done. Never mind. Go grab this. Now, look at my upkeep. 9.3. Okay, so it raised it about 1. Okay, we've got an archaeological unstable ruins. Archaeologists are working on Site 1 have reached an unstable section of the ruins. Supports will have to be carefully added to the floors and ceilings before we can proceed. It will be difficult work, but finding an alternate route would delay the project. Safety first. Keep working there, Jonesy. I look forward to working on this every week. No, this is like the highlight of my. Well, it is a highlight of the week. I don't want it. My life isn't. My life is great. I have no complaint. This is a weird thing. I'm gonna stop talking about it, but I enjoy working on this. Is what I should say. Okay. We found another archaeological site up here in Ampelder. We're cranking out those Corvettes. Have a bit of a quiet moment here.
Construction project.
Should I be selling my food too? Or, I mean, I have all this excess food that's just kind of sitting around. I'm not anywhere near to... I'm going to do that. Let's add another monthly trade. And sell just like 10. Nope, they don't like that. At least one of our monthly trades has a price that doesn't match the minimum price that we allow. Okay, so food is not even selling for 1. I guess. Maybe if I look at the market, an amount to buy. 1.3, it looks like to buy it, but it's under 1 to sell it. Okay, all right. I think I get it then. I think I get it. Remove that trade. We'll just leave that there. I think I get that. Okay, you're complete over here. Oh yeah, we probably didn't need this guy, but I want you to head up here so that when we're ready to grab that system, we can. Although we don't have another archaeologist really available to work, maybe we want to be over here instead. Oh, we're on slowest. Sorry. Well, compensate by going to fast.
Construction project concluded.
All right, you know what? I'm already done with you. Goodbye. I probably didn't need it.
Research concluded.
Okay. Research done. Powered exoskeletons is done. All right, so we got the coil gun, we got the Corvette hulls, and we got the minerals from miners. That's just on the planet, right? That's not orbital stations. That 20% minerals from miners. Oh, it does say minerals from Starbase Constructions. We don't have that either. I feel like the Corvette points is actually the best one because we already have a bunch of Corvettes. That immediately improves them. We could do the coil gun, but we'd then have to upgrade the Corvettes. I think this automatically upgrades them. If I'm wrong, someone will tell me, or I'll find out.
Project concluded.
Excellent. Lowe's, good job. Okay, first thing I want is this 8. And I'm starting to wonder if I want another Starbase. What is going to be another gateway to my empire? Like, I don't want people coming in. If we look, we could get people coming in from this side and people coming in from this side. So one of these two. Probably both of them, but let's go with Flump for now. What's that going to cost me? 200. We have it. Because then I can start adding some, like, you know, storage silos and things like that. Okay, somebody leveled up. Oh, the chairwoman leveled up. Mining Rush or Spycraft. I definitely don't have anything going on with Spycraft, so we will definitely go with Mining Rush. Bump it up to fast here. And it is time to spend more. This is the last one. Now, oh god, now I have to do an Ascension perk. I'm going to screw this up. I know it. Okay, so this is done. So first off, station upkeeps are down 10%. Ascension perk up +1. So that's basically the big thing we got was the upkeep being down 10%. And this, which is extra housing. I kind of always go technological ascendancy because I feel like tech is probably really important. Executive vigor. I haven't messed with the edicts at all. Shared destiny. Imperial prerogative. Imperial prerogative does allow us. We don't even have any other planets to. We don't have a single habitable planet, so that doesn't seem like that's going to help me. Blocker clearing. One vision, monthly unity up 10% means we would get an additional 5 unity a month. I just feel like this is the best one. I'm going to take it. People can tell me their thoughts. Please tell me your thought. What's your first pick? What do you beeline for? All right, that was big. You got that done. I don't know what my next little tree is going to be either.
Construction project concluded.
Pleasure Palace. This is just another archaeology we found. Is this in Cytine? The present dark and lifeless interior of the space station almost succeeds in hiding the fact that it must have been designed as some sort of luxurious pleasure palace. There are seemingly endless rows of rusty slot machines, hundreds of decrepit bars and restaurants, and amidst it all, thousands of bodies. Dead, partially mummified aliens of at least a dozen different species can be found everywhere, but most of the bodies are clustered around the empty escape pod bays. Oh, it's like Deep Space Nine. Nice. Curious. We got some of these artifacts, and they are continuing to work on that. Okay, we have the big mining planet is taken care of. I want this next. Get the research going.
System survey concluded.
Okay, this is done. Not the most dramatically amazing system in the world. Another planet we really can't do anything with. I think I'm going to grab this Erasmus here next. Hopefully nothing's there to kill me. Our fleets are up to 660, 730. And we have enough allies to make 2 more. Let's do that. 2 more Corvettes, please. We could buy more allies. We have tons of money. If I wanted to buy more alloys, it's not cheap, but that's 2 Corvettes there. What if we did that and that? All right, the Home Depot is complete here. Do we have enough to grab this? No, so I guess you're just gonna sit there and waste time. How close are we on the influence? Next month, I think. I think we can do it now. Yeah, grab it. Ruby.
Construction project concluded.
All right, that's done. Just go ahead and grab the rest of these. We're still building ships here, but let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, there we go. And I want to crank it up. I want those ships done.
Construction project concluded.
All right, groovy. I thought there was a 6 and a 6. Now it's an 8 and a 6. Okay, hook those up, please. Give me my ships. 843. 899.
Construction project concluded.
Hey, the Flump Station is online. What can you do for me? Not much yet. Oh, the resource silo. That's what I want. We are not capped yet, but I wanted the ability to add this once we were. I don't know that I need to add anything here. Maybe the trade hub. I don't see any other systems in the area with trade, though. I think we're just going to leave everything blank for now.
Construction project concluded.
Okay, that's done. Yeah, we might not need the lows anymore either, but I think I'm just going to send you up here to hang out. So you're ready. And we have the 1K. They're making 1 more ship. Let's let them make it. Couple promotions. Do I have to pick? Let's see, this is the Minister of State. Ship build speed plus 5% or trade. I'd much rather have the trade. Let's see, Commander class enlister. Unyielding. Unyielding. Come on. Finish him up. Okay, we got him. Shell Squadron here. Can we rename you into that? All right. Shell Squadron activate. I think once they get where they're going and we see what happens, that'll probably be it for this one, but I do want to see what happens.
Construction
Of course, we'll deal with anything
concluded.
that happens in the interim, which is Ebola. You head over here to deal with any new systems I want over there. I probably should have replaced that science ship. We're really slowed down. Or could we only have one science ship doing surveying now? Yeah, I didn't think of that. The other one's doing archaeology. Come on. Get up there. There we go. All right. So, take the Shell Squadron. Research projects and systems.
Survey concluded.
Here we go. So what actually is happening here? What is happening here? Why is nothing happening? Destroy the asteroid. Yeah, do it. Wait, what? They're not doing anything. Something is wrong. Here's the latest newsletter to all our patrons. They sent out a newsletter. That's fantastic. Sadly, nothing has been produced. The Enclave must artists have fallen into deep melancholy where no inspiration can be drawn. The mood is dire but hopeful. Creation takes time after all. Any donations that might help the group rekindle their interest in the material plane would be of tremendous help. Oh my god. 500. I'm okay with the 500. It's the 50 influence that hurts. But sure. You guys got me on the hook here, man. Why is this not happening? Destroy the asteroid. We've already chosen another project. Hang on. Viewing the situation log. I think maybe I messed this up. Situation log. Oh, they're doing it. I thought I would see, like, you know, lasers and stuff. We are not seeing them. They're just hanging out. 80%. The irregular asteroid we encountered in the Durabia system appears to be sentient in nature. Approaching the orbit of such objects is highly dangerous, and science ships are advised to leave affected systems immediately until we know more about these aliens. Starts the first contact. In an unrelated story, we have the faction, the Association of Robotic Scientists. They want the advancement of sciences. I'm definitely doing that. These guys want friendly relations with alien species. We don't know any. I like to do these fights on the slower speed. Just, wow, look at the size of that thing. Super cool. That's awesome. Get them, boys. It's throwing rocks at them. That's awesome. It throws rocks at them. That's fantastic. Okay, I guess it had a lot of armor first. All those tentacles are cool too. Okay, the asteroid in the Durabia system served only as a shell for a massive organism living inside. Hey, we're shell boys, we get it. We've successfully destroyed it and recovered the ISS Gashaga. Caution should be taken in further investigation of asteroids. More of these creatures may be out there lying in wait for easy prey. Unfortunately, Oshkosh suffered some irreparable harm. I saw a pop-up about that. Okay, Oshkosh, where are you? He gained Cuthaloid victim. His lifespan is 20% less. All right, well, you know, that'll happen. And you are here. Can you research this? Okay, and I think our fleet can head home now. Good job, boys. Okay, the Lowe's and the Home Depot are doing nothing. You investigated yet another disappointing system. So go head on over there. Should you head over there or should you head here? Instead of this stubby one. And I think I need another science ship. Let's get that up and running. Okay, what else do we got? First contact with an unknown entity. This is the asteroid. Really? Sure. Sure, Glorim. Go crazy trying to talk to the asteroid. Yep, we did that. We did that. We've got the time-consuming project that's happening. Okay, once we wrap up that, then I just want to see what the science ship says about this thing. Have I mentioned how much fun I'm having? Because holy cow. This is fantastic. I've never been more engaged. I knew doing this for YouTube would work. I have never been more engaged. Oh my god, I do not know. I'm leaving this. You know what? I'm going to leave this choice. I need advice. What do I do for these traditions? I'm going to leave that pending. Even though it's probably bad to leave it pending for a period of time. I just want to get this research done, find out what this rock is. I know it's bad to let probably
Special
2 or 3 months go by
concluded.
like that. Okay, we got rare crystals. Oh, anticlimactic as well. Let's see. Rare crystals is one of the specials. Where are you? Is it here? Yeah. So we have rare crystals. Can you tell me what they do? Crystals have properties to make them extremely effective in focusing laser beams, and their crucial component must advance electronics. In addition, many cultures treasure them as decorations and adornments. Okay. Super great. All right, I think I'm going to leave it here. What I need to know, what I need advice on, is what do we pick next? What would I pick? Probably something science-focused. I think is where I'd lean. So that might be Discovery. Or maybe Expansion. I don't know. I need advice. I need advice on this. I'm always overwhelmed by these choices. Okay, that is going to do it for this one. I'm having so much fun with this. I really, really appreciate everybody who's commenting, everybody who's watching. And I will be rolling these out once a Friday, and I will address any comments or suggestions that people leave. Thank you so very, very much for watching. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Stay safe, take care of each other, and I'll see you next time.